Hot Dry Fire Season Predicted by Sandy Miller. An increased risk of fire is predicted for drought-affected areas of Victoria, as the state has record low rainfall over the past 18 months. According to the latest Australasian Fire and Emergency Service Authorities Council, AFAC, seasonal outlook, autumn was very dry across Victoria. The report notes the state has had some winter rain. This has resulted in the top layer of soil being damp, with lower level soil remaining historically dry in some areas, and uncertainty in how long the top layer of soil will stay damp. While forest fire potential is likely to remain suppressed through early to mid-spring, a lack of spring rainfall could see underlying dryness rebound quickly, driving a rapid shift to above normal fire potential in late spring and summer. Areas with arid vegetation types may dry out quicker and support bushfires with any warmer, windy weather. The Bureau of Meteorology's long-range September to November forecast predicts above-average rainfall is likely, 60% to greater than 80% chance, for much of the eastern half of Australia. Maximum temperatures during September to November are likely, 60% to greater than 80% chance, to be above average across southeastern Australia, with minimum temperatures also very likely to be above average almost nationwide. There is an increased chance of unusually high maximum temperatures across northern and southeast Australia. As a result, AFAC is predicting above average fire potential in Victoria, mostly later in spring. It says the rainfall is likely to generate green growth in paddocks through spring, once again concealing underlying dryness. Grass is likely to dry out earlier than normal. There remains uncertainty about the rain expected around the Dandenong Ranges. If less than expected rainfall occurs, the region may rapidly switch to above-average fire potential. Monitoring the rainfall and fuel conditions will occur throughout spring to identify key risk areas leading into the summer period. AFAC says the background global warming trends means Australia will experience ongoing changes to its weather and climate, including more heat extremes and fewer cold extremes, reduced average cool season rainfall over the southern half of the continent, greater intensity and frequency of heavy rainfall events, even in regions where average rainfall has decreased, a longer fire season with more dangerous fire weather days. Rob Mitchell MP, federal member for McEwen, which covers parts of Nillumbik, said communities are encouraged to remain vigilant and alert as deadly and dangerous fires can still occur during average or below average seasons.
The electorate of McEwen has a long history of bushfires that have ravaged our community. We will never forget events such as Ash Wednesday and Black Saturday. As we approach the end of the year, we know that there is always going to be an increased risk of severe weather, including bushfires. It is important that communities start thinking about their emergency planning and preparedness while they can. There are so many things we can do to prepare for the season, like establishing a family emergency plan or cleaning up around your home, as these things all help in a fire or storm.
Mr. Mitchell said, despite the recent AFAC spring seasonal bushfire outlook indicating increased fire risk across several drought-affected parts of the state, a recent CFA survey found that out of the 611 people interviewed, 24% did not feel adequately prepared around their home. The survey found that 40% of Victorians living in bushfire-prone areas do not have a bushfire plan in place to save their family. 1 in 5 people in these areas do not believe leaving early in a fire emergency is the best way to safeguard their loved ones, and 16% would stay to protect their property. CFA's annual post-season bushfire community survey has been conducted every year since 2009 to understand the attitudes, behaviours and preparedness of householders living in bushfire risk locations in Victoria. Over the last 2 years, the survey shows the perception of a bushfire being a threat to Victorians and their property has declined from very large to small, with 50% of people not showing concern and nearly 40% are not alarmed enough to warrant direct interaction with CFA. Worryingly, those least concerned and less likely to be prepared were located just 500 metres to 1 kilometre from bushland. CFA Chief Officer Jason Heffernan expressed his concerns about the distressing statistics, warning Victorians that now is not the time to be complacent, with an earlier and more active fire season predicted.
It is never too early to prepare. Don't gamble with your safety this season. Residents living in high-risk fire areas must take their preparation more seriously. Take a moment to sit down with your household and make a plan so everyone knows what they need to do and where they need to go if a fire threatens your local area. It's easy to panic and make poor decisions if you're not prepared, and the last thing you want to do in an emergency is to become trapped. Leaving early is your greatest form of protection,
Mr. Heffernan said. A further 31% of respondents would delay leaving until threatened by a bushfire, waiting for the danger to increase, or for instructions from emergency services.
It is vital you understand the risks to your residential area and where you are travelling this summer. The best way to do this is to download the Vic Emergency app and to set your watch zones to your locations so you are alerted to warnings wherever you are. Don't wait for an official warning before you take action to protect your family. We have a number of resources available on our website to actively help you prepare before it is too late, and our volunteers are always happy to help you with any questions you may have,
Mr. Heffernan said. North Warrandyte CFA are one of many brigades who will be holding a Get Fire Ready weekend on October 4 and 5, where brigades will open their doors to connect with local community members, hoping to build public awareness and preparedness across Victoria.
We are seeing a concerning decline in property preparedness around Victorian households, so we're really encouraging you to tidy up around your homes over the coming weeks. Before the warm weather arrives, ensure you move your winter piles away from your house and sheds, give your trees a prune, clear your gutters and maintain the length of your grass. Get your emergency kit packed and ready to go, fill it with clothes, medications, toiletries, chargers and blankets, and take it with you when you head to shelter. As we witnessed through the fires in the Grampians last season, the mountain of work done in the lead up to summer can make all the difference in lessening devastation on communities. We want to be really clear this summer. Our members will always be prepared and on hand to assist you, but fire safety is a shared responsibility and everyone has a role to play. We cannot have a fire truck at every property during a major bushfire. We need you to do your bit too and take small steps to be more fire safe this year.